Kansas City Chiefs signal caller Patrick Mahomes is the contemporary face of the National Football League. After spending his initial campaign observing from the sidelines, he acquainted himself with the team's offensive scheme and blasted into the gridiron world. In a mere 2 seasons, Mahomes has already secured an MVP award, a Super Bowl trophy, and a Super Bowl MVP recognition. However, you're already aware of this. Here are 10 facts you haven't learned about Patrick Mahomes. He was drafted by the Detroit Tigers in the 2014 MLB draft. There was once a period where it was a very possible chance that Patrick Mahomes might never set foot on a university or professional football pitch. Back during the summer of 2014, Mahomes had just finished White House High School as a multi-sport standout. That June, the Detroit Tigers selected Mahomes in the 37th round of the Major League Baseball draft. While he participated in both capacities, his potent right arm permitted scouts to visualize his potential on an MLB mound as a pitcher. Fortunately for football enthusiasts, Mahomes would not be diverted from his Texas Tech pledge, and he stayed committed to his aspiration of playing football at the elite level. Nevertheless, it remains evidence of Mahomes' physical gifts that Tigers area talent spotter Tim Grieve still views Mahomes as one of the finer athletes he's encountered, considering he spent decades examining East Texas for premier baseball ability. He loves ketchup. Everyone possesses a preferred condiment or couple, but Mahomes holds a particularly deep connection to one of America's most popular sauces. In 2018, the Chiefs' star quarterback created headlines when he informed journalists that he preferred ketchup over barbecue sauce on his steaks. Naturally, in one of the grandest barbecue cities in the globe, Kansas City supporters had to pardon their icon for committing one of barbecue's ultimate transgressions. Predictably, as Mahomes was on the way to topping the league with 57 touchdown tosses, admirers were ready to allow him leeway. His devotion to ketchup doesn't end with beef, however. He has stated repeatedly that he enjoys it on all varieties of food, even macaroni and cheese. Unsurprisingly, it didn't take long before the largest ketchup manufacturers in the nation were vying to offer him a top-tier endorsement contract. In December of 2018, Mahomes made a conclusive choice. He is now a Hunt's ketchup supporter. He flung a football beyond Arrowhead Stadium. Everybody knows Mahomes possesses one of the most powerful arms anyone has ever witnessed on a football field. In 2019, while Mahomes was tossing a ball at Arrowhead Stadium, he chose to impress everyone. From the ground level, Mahomes prepared and sent a football soaring over the venue's scoreboard, landing on the concourse. Indeed, he didn't technically launch it outside the entire facility, but it remains an unbelievably amazing feat. During games, Mahomes has consistently made 50 and even 60-yard throws appear effortless, and now we understand why. To surpass the altitude of the scoreboard, Mahomes' throw had to travel at least 260 feet high, meaning his toss spanned over 85 yards before it reached its highest point. This remarkable accomplishment should provide you with a fresh appreciation for just how much Mahomes is capable of with the pigskin in his hands. It also ought to give you greater respect for his pass catchers, who must secure the ball as he propels it their direction, regardless of the speed he puts behind it. He's in a relationship with his high school sweetheart. Most professional athletes, identical to everyone else, tend to have a few relationships before settling down. A small number of disagreeable athletes and celebrities will move on from partners after achieving renown to pursue more shallow goals. That's not Mahomes' tale, though. In 2012, during Brittany Matthews' penultimate year in secondary school, she began seeing Mahomes, who was a second-year student at the time. She would later attend the University of Texas at Tyler, where she participated in soccer. Following the conclusion of her college career, Matthews journeyed to Iceland, where she began her professional soccer career. After assisting her squad to a league title in her first year, she chose to retire to cohabitate with Mahomes in Kansas City. Since then, Matthews has become a certified physical trainer and turned into an online fitness and workout personality. In 2019, she debuted Brittany Fitness, a website that offers training programs and apparel, all created by Matthews. Even though the couple had to handle long distances for numerous years, they appeared to discover a method to make it function. Currently, matters appear to be going well. They both document their experiences together on social media, and they seem excited by the prospect of settling down in Kansas City after purchasing a $1.9 million residence. I'm certain that's thrilling news for Chiefs supporters who don't want to offer Mahomes any reason to search for better opportunities elsewhere. He was held up at gunpoint. Regrettably, no amount of on-field success or fame can prevent you from being in an unfortunate place at an unfortunate moment. Before anyone realized Mahomes would become become one of the most electrifying quarterbacks in NFL history. He was simply the Chiefs' rookie first-round pick. After that season, Mahomes returned home to Texas, where he and 3 companions were robbed by 2 men who drove up to their driveway pretending to have a gun. The group quickly handed over their belongings and called the authorities. Police later caught the suspects, recovering everything that was stolen. Thankfully, no one was injured, though it was a terrifying ordeal for Mahomes, one he surely hopes never to experience again. His father, however, had his own fame as an MLB pitcher. If you've ever wondered where Mahomes got his cannon-like arm, the answer points straight to his dad, Patrick Mahomes Sr. He wasn't the first in the family to be drafted by a professional baseball team. Pat Sr. was a standout at Lindale High School in Texas, excelling both at bat and on the field. Initially viewed as a promising outfield talent, his 94-mile-per-hour fastball shifted his future. The Minnesota Twins selected him in the 6th round of the 1988 MLB draft. Within 4 years, Mahomes Sr. reached the majors and played across 11 of the next 12 MLB seasons. Although he started as a pitcher in the rotation, he was soon transitioned to the bullpen, where his control issues were less noticeable. Still, Pat struggled to limit walks, finishing his MLB career with a 5.47 ERA. Even after his final MLB game in 2003, he continued to play professional baseball for 6 more years before officially retiring in 2009. He idolized Alex Rodriguez. Growing up with a father in Major League Baseball, it's no surprise his hero was also a baseball legend. Alex Rodriguez dominated from the early 1990s through the 2000s. His outstanding defense and legendary hitting inspired countless young athletes, Mahomes included. The admiration only grew when Pat Sr. joined the Texas Rangers in 2001 and became Rodriguez's teammate. This connection allowed young Patrick to meet A-Rod personally and even receive a few one-on-one lessons. In a funny twist, Rodriguez once advised Mahomes to stick with baseball and follow in his father's path. Looking back, A-Rod couldn't have been more mistaken. At that time, Rodriguez's use of performance-enhancing drugs wasn't public, so it'd be interesting to know what Mahomes now thinks about his former idol's scandals. He was Max Preps' 2013 to 2014 Male Athlete of the Year in high school. If there's one thing to understand about Mahomes, it's that his athleticism goes beyond football. His NFL success might have surprised some, but his background proves it was inevitable. During his senior year of high school, he dominated baseball, batting over .450 while serving as the team's ace pitcher. In one doubleheader, he tossed a no-hitter with 16 strikeouts in one game and went 3 for 4 with a home run in the next. His football stats were even crazier. In only 13 games, Mahomes threw 65 touchdown passes and racked up more than 5,500 passing yards. And that's not all. He also shined on the basketball court, averaging over 19 points and 8 rebounds per game. His coach even claimed Mahomes could have gone Division I in basketball if he wanted. Considering he scored 37 and 49 points in 2 playoff games, it's hard to argue otherwise.